So I had just finished working on my latest video and I was ready to sit down, have a lunch break and then take it easy for the rest of the day. And I looked in on Facebook and oh my gosh, Maddie's music teacher, this Italo Brett, although his full name is apparently Italo Brett Bodini, has just been arrested by the FBI for crimes against children. You know where I'm going with this. Poor Maddie was surrounded by perverts. And the sad thing is that of all the teachers that were interviewed for Maddie's case, he seemed like one of the nicest ones. We heard him talk about how Maddie had arranged the music on his piano for him. And when kids do that, it generally means that this teacher has connected with these kids and the kids like them. Now that said, the crime that he has been accused of is in relation to an 8-year-old boy. So it's possible that he may not have been interested in Maddie whatsoever. But it makes me so sad that this beautiful little girl was surrounded by people like this. So I'm going to read an article first, and then I'm going to play a news article, a news video from Fox News that discusses it a little bit more in depth. I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit shocked. So the title, Federal Affidavit, Orange County Teacher Arrested for Enticing Children to Perform S-Acts Online. A Hunters Creek Middle School music teacher has been arrested on federal charges for enticing children to perform S-Acts online, according to a federal affidavit. Orange County Public Schools confirmed the identity of the teacher as Italo Brett Bonini. Bonini faces federal charges for enticing children to perform S-Acts in front of their computers for him to watch. Bonini was a music teacher at Hunters Creek Middle School. Initially, details about the charges were scarce, but it was clear they were serious as he was not reassigned to a desk position and was not allowed back until the investigation was completed. Okay, this bastard is sick as. The federal affidavit states that Bonini made contact with 2 8-year-old boys in Maryland and allegedly enticed them to perform S-Acts in front of a computer, sometimes with each other. Investigators said he promised the boys currency for video games in exchange. Parents at Hunters Creek Middle School received the following message from the principal Wednesday morning. This individual will not be returning to school during the investigation. Please be assured that we take all allegations very seriously, as the safety of our students and staff is always priority. According to the criminal complaint, when questioned, Bonini told federal investigators, "I fell into temptation that I should not have," Bonini said. "I'm not a sick individual, I made a mistake." Oh my gosh, that is so much more than making a mistake. That is sick as. 8-year-old boys, babies. And this guy was teaching. I really hope that there is counselling for all the kids at that school, because what they've gone through in the last 12 months is just appalling. And to have this on top of all that, it breaks my heart.
Also breaking right now, a middle school teacher in Orange County is charged with federal sex crimes involving an 8-year-old boy. Thanks for joining us. I'm Luann Sorrell.
And I'm John Brown. Prosecutors say that he's a music teacher at Hunters Creek Middle School. Fox 35's Chancellor Wynn is live outside the school right now with the breaking details. Chancellor.
John Luann, as you mentioned, these are developing details, and we now know the FBI is handling this investigation. And you mentioned the school. This is it right here. This is Hunters Creek Middle School. And again, the suspect, a music teacher there. Now, we are being told the name of the teacher is Italo Brett, and he's charged with enticement of a minor to engage in sexual activity. Accused of talking to an 8-year-old boy on an app called Discord and eventually video chatting with the child. Now, he solicited the boy to pull down his pants and expose his genitals in exchange for video game currency. He's accused of also showing his genitals to the little boy. Now, Bonini has been suspended and will not return to the school during the investigation. And I want you to hear an automated message that the principal of Hunters Creek Middle School sent to the parents of some of the students.
This individual will not be returning to school during the investigation. Please be assured that we take all allegations very seriously, as the safety of our students and staff is always my top priority.
Now, Bonini was confronted by investigators, and he admitted to them that the Discord account was his, and he actually told investigators that he, quote, fell into temptation that he shouldn't have. I'm not a sick individual. I made a mistake. Now, again, this is a developing story, and we're still working to learn new details, but we're going to be following this throughout tonight. But for now, reporting live in Hunters Creek, Chancellor Wynn, Fox 35 News.
Now, he had been one of the people who was deposed as a witness in Maddie's case. So we won't be seeing him now as a witness for Stearns. And in terms of, I could imagine this wacko defender thinking, hey, what if we use this as a defence for Stearns and try and create the narrative that maybe this Italo Brett was responsible for what happened to Maddie. But let's be realistic. It wouldn't fly. This is the guy who is accused of crimes relating to 8-year-old boys. It's very different to what happened to Maddie, and they have Stearns dead. Bang to rights. You know, there's no way that the defence could use this to Stearns' advantage, but it certainly means that that's one less witness for the trial. I am still processing this whole thing. That is 2 people from Maddie's school now who have been charged with offences against children. So not long after Maddie was found, there was the teacher at the Girls and Boys Club, the after-school club, who was arrested. The guy who was also involved in the Reddit thread for Maddie Soto. And now we have this teacher, Italo Brett, being arrested. I really hope that these kids who were close to Maddie are being looked after in all this, because this is just a traumatic thing. And as a parent, if I was a parent of a child at that school, I would certainly be asking some serious questions of the principal in terms of how they vet their staff. But you know, you can't foresee these things. When someone's doing this in their own home, how are you supposed to know what's going on? So that's that little bit of news. I do have another video which will be coming out later today. I thought I'd just jump in and get this one done first, because it's, well, breaking news. So disappointing, so horrible, and I feel sad for all the kids that go to that school. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for listening. Please, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Also, because I've been off air for a few days, YouTube is going to punish me terribly for that. So you can help me out by clicking the like button and leaving a comment. So thanks, and I'll catch you in the next video.